Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the New Balance Teddy Santis Made in USA 990V3 in the olive, navy, and tan colorway. So this is one of the first three shoes that dropped as part of the Teddy Santis Season 2 collection. Looks like Teddy Santis Season 2 is going to consist of 15 different shoes, so the first three have already dropped. I put up a poll for three shoes. It was this shoe, it was the Palace 580, and the Workwear 9060, and a majority of you guys wanted to see this shoe reviewed, so I decided to pick it up. It was really cool to see that this, alongside the 990V2 and V1, are sitting on shelves on NewBalance.com and various boutiques, and so if you really want this shoe, you can still get it for retail. Small little rant about the color naming for this shoe. I have no idea why New Balance names this shoe the gray with blue 990V3. I mean, there's some hits of gray like on the midsole and in the back, and then obviously there's navy on the upper, but they completely ignore the dominant olive and tan colors. So I just don't know how New Balance named this shoe. Like, when I think of a gray and blue shoe, I definitely don't think of this shoe. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but I just think that's a little weird and confusing. So as usual, I'll be doing a full overview of the shoe, as well as an on-feet look, as well as my thoughts and opinions on sizing, comfort, quality, and design of the shoe. Starting with the box, the 990V3 from Teddy Season 2 comes in the standard neutral tone Teddy Santis Made in USA box with a cream white base with a red NB logo with Made in USA branding around the box. Starting with the toe box of the shoe, the mugguard of the shoe is made out of a dark olive suede. The middle of the toe box is made out of a cream white mesh. Surrounding the toe box are panels of dark navy suede. At the top of the toe box, you get another small panel of dark navy suede with some perforations, and at the very bottom of the toe box you get a very small panel of hairy tan suede in place of the usual 3M. Moving towards the middle of the shoe, you get more panels of dark olive suede, more panels of cream white mesh. In the very middle of the shoe, you get the New Balance N logo in a dark navy color with a white border in a 3M reflective material. The lace eyelets of the shoes are also made out of that dark olive suede. The top lace eyelets are made out of a dark navy plastic material, and moving towards the ankle area, you get a continuation of that dark olive suede, the cream white mesh. You get another panel of dark navy suede, and then you get a nice big panel of hairy tan suede with 990 branding printed on in white. Moving on towards the very back of the shoe, you get a continuation of the tan hairy suede. At the very top of the shoe, you get a small panel of navy 3M reflective material with Made in USA branding. In the middle, it's also perforated, and in the very middle of the back of the shoe, you get a small panel of gray nubuck material that's perforated, and you have the signature 990V3 NB badge in white and red. And at the very bottom of the back of the shoe, you get a gray plastic TPU heel clip with New Balance in gray. And the medial side of the shoe is the same as the lateral side of the shoe in terms of color and materials. The shoes come with a set of flat navy laces and a set of flat white laces. I opted to go with navy since it adds more contrast, and the laces weave on top of a cream white mesh tongue, and at the very top of the tongue you get the signature New Balance 990V3 top of the tongue with a rhombus pattern in a polyester material that's in gray, as well as New Balance USA branding in red and silver. The back of the tongue and the ankle lining of the shoe are lined in a white mesh material. The shoes come with a standard foam insole with an off-white lining on top, and I don't know if you can really see it, but it has the standard Teddy Santis Made in USA branding, so it's white branding on top of white textile. Gives it sort of an interesting effect, but you can't really see it on camera. The midsole of the shoe is made out of white, tan, and gray foams. The 990V3 features New Balance's signature end cap technology. End cap consists of a stiff polyurethane heel cradle with a soft EVA core to give the user a great combination of both cushioning and firmness. And finally, moving on towards the outsole of the shoe, you get the standard 990V3 outsole in black and gray rubbers with some exposed carbon fiber and New Balance branding in gray. So now that the overview of the shoes out of the way, I'll lace these up and I'll show you how they look on feet. So as for sizing, the 990 V3 in the olive, navy, and tan colorway fits like every other 990 V3, so I recommend going down half a size. I'm a true size 9.5 and I got these in a size 9 and they fit me well. But as I always say, if you have the chance to try these on or another 990 V3 on before you buy them, I definitely recommend you do that since everyone's feet are different. For my 3-factor comfort rating for the New Balance 990 V3, I give it a 6 out of 10 for softness, a 6 out of 10 for firmness, and an 8 out of 10 for midsole shape and support. The 990 V3 is a very comfortable shoe. It has a good amount of cushioning without it being too overly soft or squishy, and it has a good amount of support and firmness without it being too overly stiff or firm on your feet, and it has a very nice and supportive midsole shape. You can even run in these, and as for lifestyle wear, your feet will never get tired when you're standing around or walking around all day. As for quality, this being a Made in USA shoe as well as being part of Teddy Santis Season 2, my expectations were high and they were definitely met. This is definitely a very high quality GR, if you can really call it a GR. The suedes are very soft. As always, the hairy suedes utilized in the Teddy pairs are always great to the touch as well. The meshes feel solid as well as the tongue material. Really the only materials utilized on this shoe is suede and mesh, but I'm not complaining. All suede New Balances are always great, and I definitely gotta say this is on par with Season 1's quality. For craftsmanship, I had no problems on my end, and I'm really happy to see that Season 2 is continuing Season 1's consistent quality. I can definitely see why you guys voted for this shoe. This is definitely gonna be a great fall and winter colorway with all the various earth tones. I like how there are plenty of different earth tones instead of it just being monochromatic. I think this initial colorway for Teddy Season 2 is definitely great, and it's cool to see that they're sitting, and if you really want them, you could take a while to think about it and still get them for retail. And I know what some of you guys are going to be thinking or asking. No, I'm not going to be copying all 15 from Teddy Santis Season 2. My wallet's already damaged from Season 1, but there are definitely a lot of pairs from Season 2 that I'm interested that I will definitely review, and at the end of the season, I'll still do a full ranking video. So that's going to do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Check out the Intelligent site for more New Balance content and guides, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.